Hello all and welcome back to the Football Management Cellar. It's episode 3, it is Christmas season, it is football season. Things are not going as well as when you last left us. So we've now played 16 games, we've won 5. You saw us win 2 on the previous episodes. That probably shows how things have gone. And this is our problem here. We are not scoring enough and we are letting in far too many. Now we are back for the match that was suggested, which is QPR. Felt like that was an interesting one because it's quite far into the season and it's also looking at one of our previous sides. So we go on here, look, they've got Dave Besant, who played up front against us for Nottingham Forest on Premier Manager. So he is their goalkeeper. Let's see if they've got any of the players that we were using during that save. It's been a few years since, it's two seasons, isn't it? So Kevin Gallen's there, look. Decent player. You've got Gavin Peacock, who they're playing as a striker, who's now a pastor, I believe, or something close to that. They've got Paul Murray. He's a decent player, decent stats. And they've got Slade. I believe Slade was with us, wasn't he, on FIFA Soccer Manager. So a few of them, and then Kawamia, one of the heroes of the channel. Right, so we're going to be going into them. Before that, let's have a look at some of the other results. So someone asked if I could show this. I'm glad I didn't, because in the Suffolk derby, I've been on Wikipedia. I don't actually know if that's what it's called. That's just where Ipswich is. I hope that is where Norwich is, because it is a local derby. But anyway, we got battered in this. Look, Keats got sent off, but we were already struggling when that happened. We were already a man down. So Keith O'Neill had put them a goal up. And then they added goals from Marino Keefe, Craig Bellamy and Neil Adams. So, like I said, we got absolutely destroyed. So if I just go back to our fixtures, we did have this good win over West Brom. I felt like I turned a corner there. Clint Marcel with a 10, 2 goals. Leon McKenzie, 2 goals. But we've really struggled since then. I have tinkered back for the time being to this form. Well, not tinkered back. I have moved to this formation purely for a couple of reasons. One, Marnix Calder has come in. We got him for 230,000 from Venendam, I hope that's how you pronounce that. He's yet to score though in either of his 2 games. So I've gone to a 2 up top. We've still got Mackenzie on loan from Palace, who's got decent. He's got some decent stats in here, but he could be improved. He could do with being improved overall, and that's why I've gone back to the 2 up the top, because we are very close to the return of David Johnson, and I'm hoping once we've got him back and we got him fit, and he's going to play one of those strikers roles, and then one of those 2 are going to play the others. But we've got a few things to sort out here for this game. For example, Keats is suspended, so Matt Holland is going to come in, and Holster is out. Now, I'm trying not to use Manuel Fetis, even though he's my best defender, because I have agreed to sell him to Marseille. I'm getting 1.4 million for him. So I'm desperate for money. I've only got 70k to spend, so I'm hoping that by selling him, because I can't sell any of the others. No one will buy them effectively. I'll be able to maybe get 1 or 2 cheaper players like Calder, who can come in and improve this team. So I'm going to put Tanner on the bench, even though he's not great. He's got a few different positions that he can go, and I am now trying to bring through Titus Bramble as a centre back, just to try and improve him. And then the only other thing I've done is I've added a scout. I've not added a scout, I've added a coach. So I've signed Ernie Tippett. So he's got some great stats. So I've just added him to my team, because I noticed I had a space, and then I've just sorted these out. So here we go. So we're away at Loftus Road, missing the corner stands that we added on FIFA Soccer Manager. Proceed to the match. Drop this back to fast. And here we go. We're not at Loftus Road. I've just seen we're at home. I'm like, what is wrong with me? You probably would have spotted that. And I've also had my cursor over QPR. I'm having a real struggle to move on. We will be returning to that series at some stage. That's probably why. And we'll be having a go as them in the Premier League, having got them promoted. But anyway, Ipswich. Surely we can score past Dave Besant. Oh, he just made a good save. So this is better for me though, because I've been going back to, I've been facing teams who've been getting in like 20 shots, and we've only been having a few. So I'm seeing a lot of Kawamya's name. They're getting a lot of the ball now, aren't they? Look, Conde with a block tackle. Well done, Jason. Well done, Richard Wright. So I feel like they've gotten hold of the game here. I didn't show you this, so let's just go back on. So we're playing the diamond. We've got it on short and we've got it on offside trap. And I'm going to be honest, I'm a bit disappointed with Kieran Dyer. He's not done as much. I was expecting him to be a Robbie Keane level of game-changing talent, and it's not really happened. Brilliant save from Richard Wright. It's like, I've not put any in-depth into this, but having looked at the other team's goalkeepers, I feel like we must have one of the better goalkeepers in the league, which is what makes it so disappointing that we're struggling defensively so badly. And Slade's on there. Looks like Cromier's been injured. Oh, who is this? Jimmy Sanderson. That's his first ever goal for QPR. The worst. Standing from Airdrie. Look, the worst thing you can read as a Championship Manager free player. Now, look, let's have a look. So Kieran Dyer is not doing great, is he? I'm like, and neither is Bobby Pettit. I don't know if this is going to be insane, but I'm going to push them on. Let's get Scowcroft on. See, after our good start, it's been all QPR. And so they're playing a back three and they're playing short. So possibly they've changed to that and we're being outnumbered. There we go. That looked like an assist from Kieran Dyer. Oh. Look, he looked unmarked there. Slade has scored. It is now 2-1. So I'm going to go long. Sod it. Get the ball into the attackers. See if this does anything. Not had a shot since I put that on, so it's obviously not done a great deal. Oh, and who was that? David Collins. Oh, it's being disallowed. Linesman flag is up. That's the offside trap. So we're being pretty comprehensively outplayed. Look, Richard Wright is hitting the super keeper territory. He's absolutely kept us in this, hasn't he? He's made another save there. So, now he has scored. Who is this? Gibbons. Frank Gibbons. No memory of him whatsoever. So all going long has done is just completely concede our possession. We've not even had a shot since we have done that. So we have dropped down. QPR is 6. You know, they're up there. We have dropped down. So we've got a bit of a buffer to West Brom, but I was hoping this was going to be another promotion year. And you know, we could still do it. if we can get our act together. So we've got Birmingham away next. Let's see, where are Birmingham? They're 13th. I'm gonna leave it on these tactics because, like I said, that's the first game. I'm gonna go mixed though. Maybe short passing doesn't suit us. Let's try mixed. Wellness looks knackered, doesn't he? So I'm just gonna take him off for the time being. It's Clapham. Yeah, Clapham was rested in that game. Because we've had a lot of games, we're starting to see the lack of rotation. So some of the players I've tried to get in, Liam Daish, trying to get another centre back in ready for when Wellness leaves. Manager of the month, there's no... Oh, Paul Jewell. Bradford's Paul Jewell. There's no danger of me winning that. Bolton's Bo Hansen. Was he here or have they signed him? No, he's here, wasn't he? He looks decent. And then George O'Callaghan. So he's got some pretty decent stats. When's his contract run out? I checked that, but I didn't even check it. Not for 2 years. So I'm already starting to... There will be a second season, barring being sacked. But I'm starting to look at... who can we bring in? So I've signed Andrew Frampton. He is on loan from Palace. He's injured. He's got injured since I put that offer in. And he's not fantastic, but he's a left back. So I've just brought him in because I was struggling. There was a time when both Venus and Clapham weren't really fit enough to be starting. So how long is he out for? Out for a week. While I'm here, let's go on training. Let's put him in general. Now, if you ever did anything with the training sessions, let me know. I know some people would tinker, and I believe I did this myself, would tinker with having like a full intensity session. So if we go on fitness and have a look, they've got fitness as intensive. But I know that some people would do something like that for, say, like youth players. So I've set that up now as a youth team. Look, I've got everything on. Well, I've got skills and tactics on intensive. Let's find a young player to put in there. So look, Dominic Riley. Let's fire you in here. And let's fire your mate in here. Tell you what, everyone under the age of 18 that isn't Titus Bramble is going to be part of this little science experiment. And let's see what happens with these guys. Are we going to make them, or are we going to break them? Or are we going to break them, then remake them? Probably just the break. Yeah, I'm concerned about our substandard league performances. I'm not gonna lie. Right. Got a scout up in Scotland at the minute. He's recommending me Charlie King. He's a right-sided player. I am after right-sided. He's got good crossing. 100k, non-promotion right. So he is exactly the type of guy that I might look to bring in. What league are Livingston are? I was going to say, if his non-promotion triggers, they're going to be storming this, aren't they? Yeah, this is Moneybags Livingston era, isn't it? So that will not be getting activated this year. Neil Alexander. His reflexes aren't great. Let's also put him on. We'll have a check of Livingston. If Livingston have an almighty drop off, Man United have signed Dennis Wise. Corby Town, great to see them. No players, but there they are in the qualifying round. My home time, former ball boy of Corby Town, and they've lost on penalties. Right, Richard Wright and Kieran Dyer have been called up to the England B squad. Well, I miss B squads. Can we see this? Who else is in here? Dean Sturridge, Andy Booth, Gifton Noel Williams. Scored past us in this save. Phillips, Hetchy, Heskey, even. Julian Joach. I was going to say, where is he? He's at Villa. Look at those. Those are some good stats there. Dean Blackwell. I was going to say, was he at Middlesbrough? He's at Wimbledon, isn't he? Darren Peacock. How old is Gareth Barry? Gareth Barry's 17. I was going to say, can we get him on loan? But he's been playing, hasn't he? I've already pivoted off of let's have a look at the England B squad to who have Villa got that they could lend me. Aaron Lescott, brother of Julian. Lloyd Samuel. Who's this guy? Don't remember him at all. Have they signed him? No, he's here. Isaac and Kuba. Now they got a defender here. He's only got tackling of 4 though. I don't think he is fixing my defensive problem. This guy looks all right though, doesn't he? He's got good passing, good pace, okay marking, good jumping, good heading. His tackling is not great. Does his higher marking make up for that? I'm not so sure, but he is expiring. I'm going to see if we can poach him. You're not allowed to loan more than 5. I'm going to see if we can grab him in at some stage then. Stern John wants to move to a bigger club. Is Ipswich a bigger club than Columbus? Not with me in charge of it at the minute. I don't think it is. But they've got a good team here. Look, they've got Prosper. And they've got whoever Trotman is, who's keeping Stern John out of the team. Do they have any gems? I didn't even know New Orleans had a team. New Orleans Riverboat Gamblers. What a brilliant name. And they got an English lad. We've got no one that's going to help me, though. Enough prattling. Don't have a game, but let's see what these results are going to do for us. I wonder if this means if we're on the telly. That'd be good for us because we get some money when that happens. Like, Wolves still running away with the league. Look, they've opened up a little gap now, although Sunderland have got a game in hand. That has... It's not really affected us. If we win, we'll still be able to push back in with these teams. The reserves have lost. So I'm going to keep an eye on the reserves results to see if those guys that we are working into the ground, like Dominic Riley's had a 5, to see if it's adversely affecting them. But here we go. We've got Birmingham. And I don't want to end up like Terry Brown. Right. I need a right back. Oh, he's back. Look. So he's okay. I'm going to bring Mowbray onto the bench. And I think I'm pretty happy with that. How long is Keats out for? Keats has got another match with a ban. Let's push these 2 on, because that seemed to work a bit better. Yeah. Let's give him run with the ball. Does Pet have run with the ball? Let's try this. We're back in the orange. Well, they've got Peter and Love. We've got no chance. Not even if Richard Wright plays a 9. Right, Richard Wright's already been well worked, isn't he? If we had we've not had a shot again. Look at this. I'm definitely going to get sacked, aren't I feel like every episode you're going to come back, I'm going to be playing a different formation when you get trapped in those careers or those saves, or whatever you call them, where you just can't seem to get anything going, so you just constantly chop and change. I just keep telling myself things will be different when we've got David Johnson. And Love hits the post. It's weird looking at this photo, thinking there was a time when a groundsman would drag a sprinkler onto the pitch. I and they'd have to pull them on and off between like the start of the game and half time and warm-ups, rather than being pitch built. We had a shot yet. We've had 2 now. So the last 5 minutes, we've had a much better set of text coming up, and then Peter Unlove has scored. Why is Peter Unlove at Birmingham? Surely he should still be in the Prem with stats like that, rather than scoring against me, rather than piling misery onto my already miserable pile. I'm not even waiting till half time. I'm not even waiting till next episode. I'm going to change this at half time. This is tragic. They are battering us, aren't they? Let's see what they're doing. Right, they're doing 4-4-2 push. So they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything clever, are they, at all? Peter Unlove goes past Clapham. Don't know why I called him Steve. He might be related to a Steve because his name's Peter. Kieran Dyer, you were supposed to be the chosen one. Right, this isn't working. I could go narrow 4-4-2 because then the guys are roughly in the same positions. Let's get it on short. Tell you what, I know we're under a lot of pressure, but let's get you guys pushed on. What's Clint Marcel doing? Do you know what? Sod it. Let's go, Croft. You play in the middle. Let's give this a go. Oh, that worked well. Why does Peter Unlove hate me? It's because he knows that I've looked at Corinthians Pro Stars figures of him and not been like, oh, I don't know if he's worth £6. Now he's just here scoring a hat-trick. So my changes have worked magnificently because we've let in 2 extra goals within 10 minutes. They're starting to put less emphasis on attack. Yeah, but they're 3-0 up, aren't they? They have the luxury afforded to them of being able to do stuff like that. Leon McKenzie, that's like the first time I feel like his name has been mentioned. Richard Wright, he's only playing a 6, but he sounds like he's playing out of his skin. Let's get Tanner on for Holland, just because I don't need any more suspensions. And look at this. So this is what was happening to me during my bad run. They've had 23 shots on target, 23 shots, 14 on target. We've had 3 and 1 on target. So that is the key thing I need to solve. Why are we not getting balls into the strikers, or why are we not getting midfielders forward enough to score? I think I'm probably going to have to go back to the... I was going to say we had another shot there. Oh, there, it's funny, but on. Probably going to go back to what was working, which was that 4-5-1. Or maybe going 3 centre-backs, maybe some kind of 3-5-2 once Johnson is back. Just because this is disastrous. Calder must score, but it's nil. Oh. Right. Sorry. So Birmingham up to 11th. We are still 20th. We've not got the worst defence in the league, and we've not got the worst scoring, but we've got one of the worst. Now let's have a look at Birmingham. Scored 27 goals. We've got 19. Granted, they've just got 3 of those against us, but it shows the issues that we are having. So there we go, guys. Thank you very much. Here is my fixtures. So I'm going to try and fix this against Stockport, Crystal Palace, Tranmere, Swindon, Port Vale. Definitely not showing you the Wolves game because we'll probably get all the Sunderland game. That is a brutal run, isn't it? We will probably come back because this was another one of the suggestions. We'll probably come back as Bradford in the Bradford game. So that gives us a good chunk of the season to try and figure out. If you've got any tactical suggestions or you've got any signing suggestions that are cheap for when my guy does move, because France has obviously got some kind of transfer window because he's not moving until I think it's like the 4th. Let's have a check before we go. He'll be in future transfers, won't he? Is that not on here? It's not on here. So, oh, it's there. See, so he's moving on the 19th. So we've got him until the 19th. I might have to start playing him. As I say, because that takes us up past the Wolves game, doesn't it? So he's available potentially up to Portsmouth. Had been trying to prevent him from being injured. But we will be back to see, are we still in a miserable run of form, or has David Johnson been the saviour that I'm hoping he is going to be? Thank you. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next episode.